gamers, lazy gamer here, and let's replay some more secret files Tunguska, shall we? And now let's see. What's going on? Diary?
A couple torn out pages. They're entire. I don't think.
Right. Last entry. So, kidnapped. I don't get it. It's right there. Pay attention, man. This diary. This is my diary. The code is right there. 2513. Right. Alright. Once more into the breach. Use. What was it?
2, 5, 1, 3. Done it. I wonder what is waiting for me in that room over there.
No idea. Let's go see.
There is something in the close vicinity of the research station. Most likely an airplane. Maybe they can come and get me out of here. I just have to get their attention somehow.
I do. How? Great.
Full of fireworks.
Let's.
I think I'll take a couple with me. And probably the matches too.
That would be handy.
Equipment for measuring and analysis. What exactly can one do with it? I haven't got the faintest idea. All of the equipment looks to be completely out of date. They obviously only invested in stuff that was absolutely necessary.
Probably. We need to send up a flare. And for some reason we can only do that over here. Beacon. Alright.
The matches burn well, but the fuse doesn't. It probably got wet at some point in time.
Alright, let's hook it. It's oil, so it should burn.
Hopefully the fuses will work again if I pour the whale oil over them.
Let's try again. Let's make that plane notice us, shall we? Here we go. They saw it. Should be a landing strip somewhere. Here we go. Hello, Max. What the hell? What?
Max! So Oleg was right.
It's not what you think.
Typical statement from
Hey.
a man.
They aren't our enemies. They want to help us.
I've had my fill lately of people who allegedly want to help me.
Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry about Oleg.
How did you know?
Later. These men have brought me here to...
So you are in cahoots with them. They're the same guys who were seen in the museum by the janitor and the little girl when my father was kidnapped, right?
Yes, and the sect did actually kidnap your father. But for his own protection. Don't worry. He's fine.
For his protection? From people like you? You played me for a sucker and were working with these guys the entire time.
No, when I got back from Ireland, the sect also kidnapped me. Then they explained how everything fits together. I'd never seen these guys before that. You have to believe me.
Do I?
During his investigation into the Tunguska catastrophe, your father stumbled onto something that has to be kept secret at all costs. The sect has done everything it can to make sure this secret doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
And what is that?
The people believe that they are the offspring of aliens from outer space.
Oh, God.
And the Tunguska catastrophe was caused by a nuclear-powered interstellar spaceship that crashed while trying to rescue its last living survivors from Earth.
Bullshit!
Psst.
Don't tell me you believe that.
I don't know what I should believe anymore. Do you remember your encounter with the sect?
In Tunguska? Yes. It was pretty weird.
The fact is that in the summer of 1908, an unidentified object was annihilated in a detonation as powerful as a modern hydrogen bomb. But they found no crater and no remains. Then these strange fragments appeared years later. Your father examined them and discovered that they were made from materials that didn't come from Earth, but were processed.
The Kalenkov report?
Exactly. Then the military got a hold of the material, and your father was prohibited from doing any more research. When he and Manuel Perez took off again for the Tunguska region, Perez accidentally became a victim of an experiment that the military was conducting with the extraterrestrial object there. Your father realizes how dangerous the material is, but he continues to do research despite, or maybe because of it. Until he comes across evidence of the Zopa, whose abandoned caves he discovers in China. There he discovers artifacts that consist of the same extraterrestrial material as the fragments from the Tunguska region. A strange connection, don't you think?
And one of the artifacts is here now, delivered personally by Nina Kalenkov.
The station belongs to a man named Massimo Gattuso. Have you ever heard his name before?
Billionaire, divorced 3 times, devastatingly handsome. You can ask him for an autograph in a second.
What?
He's here. I saw him below in the station.
Hopefully we aren't too late. He bought shares in all the telecommunication companies through middlemen and will soon control the entire mobile network.
So what? Are you afraid that the prices per minute will go up?
Be serious for a second, Nina. Don't you have any idea what they're planning here? Think about Perez's accident, the psychiatric clinic in Cuba, the French female scientist, and the Russians' animal experiments.
Give me a hint.
They are working on a technology that will manipulate thoughts.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on. First you come to me with these aliens, and now this?
It sounds inconceivable, I know. But research into this technology is nothing new. As far as I know, no one has been successful yet. But with this extraterrestrial material, do you think that Massimo Gattuso will go to so much trouble if the artifact was merely of value archaeologically? The sect believes that he is about to implement this technology, and you can imagine what will happen then.
So, do you trust these people?
More than I trust this Gattuso.
And what are you planning to do?
The sect will take care of detonating the transmitter, and we have to find a way to disrupt the experiment itself. Are you familiar with the layout in there? Is there maybe a control room or something like that?
Sure. Follow me and try to be inconspicuous.
Yes, sir. Oh, before I forget, I found your cell phone in the caves in China. I thought you'd probably need it, in case you want to call me after all this is finished.
I know your number by heart.
So, the elevator should be working again. But maybe we should wait until the sect members have detonated the antenna.
And if not, we still have the element of surprise on our side.
So you really want to go down there?
Yes. Now let's go.
Damn, what just happened? The elevator appears to still be working, as do some of the doors, but I can't open the other ones. Nina, can you hear me? Just great. I have to get the doors open as soon as possible or we'll have a real problem. We've had more than enough of those already. Hopefully Nina will wait for me and won't do anything stupid. But if I know her, she probably will.
Probably.
Max doesn't seem to hear me through the door. Now what? Hopefully he'll get the door open again. But I can't really wait for him to do it. We have no time to lose. Maybe that elevator still works. Then I can look around a little downstairs.
Let's have a look-see. Now, there are several things we need to do. However, remember that he is in the room with the cameras.
One of the surveillance cameras. Hopefully Max is constantly checking the monitors in the control room.
There's a door there where the guys are. Should probably not go in there.
A radiator. The radiator feels cold.
Probably is. There's a valve.
Someone took the knob that opens and closes the vent. There's just a rod left now. I can't open or close the valve with my bare hands.
Anything I have that can be useful.
I threaded the rod.
I did? Well, now I can screw something on it then. But what? Could probably turn the power on again.
I've gotten warm enough now. The bad guys can go on freezing.
Alright, fine. Go down. There is a door over there though. There is a sign.
The sign warns that contact with water could trigger chemical reactions. The paint is so brittle that it crumbles just looking at it.
Alright. I do want the sign, however. At least the symbols.
The paint stuck to the silicone. With a little imagination, you can see the sign again. The peeled off paint from the shield is now on the silicone impression. The no water symbol can be made out halfway clearly.
There is also a barrel of...
There are 2 labels on it. Danger, explosive, and do not bring in contact with water. For such dangerous stuff, that sure doesn't make a stable impression.
Yeah, not stable at all.
Hopefully the lid won't open.
I have a wrench.
A wrench. I can't think of anything more to say on that subject. In some places where the walls have cracked, the ice is visible behind the walls. We must therefore be below sea level.
Nothing there. There is a chain. Can we make a chain of events happen?
The tube leads through the wall into the hallway.
Right. Let's show that to the camera for now. Pipe.
The pipe is cold. My former teacher, Mr. Puetz, would say no one can force a round metal rod to rotate with a wrench.
Alright. Let's see. Apparently I need something to screw on. Screw you then. I know. Pipe.
The tube leads through the wall into the hallway.
Pipe.
The tube leads through the wall into the hallway.
Somewhere there is. Pipe. Chain.
An iron chain hanging in the middle of the...
it is.
What an enormous icicle.
I need to have that. Got it. Now put icicle in chain. Put that. I wedged it there. It's cold, however. Don't have any more silicone, do I? Probably don't need it. What? Heating this up will kick that thing, which will, yeah. Radiator. I'm surely missing something.
One of the surveillance cameras.
I can't actually.
I hear voices behind that door. As long as I don't have an army behind me, I really shouldn't go in there.
Probably not. Hang on. That thing.
I now have more leverage from the pipe I stuck on it.
That still won't do on that.
My former teacher.
So, a nut. Probably fell down.
When I wedged the icicle between the pipes, the nut broke from the mounting bracket of the pipes.
Pay attention, why don't you? And we put that there. That will do. And then
Phew. That's it then. The vent is open. A radiator. The radiator is gurgling and is cold. I guess there isn't enough water in the pipes.
alright, then we can show that to Max.
Water? Heat? There's no water in the heating unit? I'll see if I can find a control unit for the water feed. I hope that was the right switch.
There seems to be enough water in it now, but the radiator is still not heating up.
Of course, because we need power for that, you. Alright.
I've gotten warm enough
Really?
now. The bad guys can go on freezing.
Alright. Then we need Max to put on things then. What about this?
If my plan works and Max understands my clues, the heater will get warm, and so will the pipes with the icicle between them. When it melts and slides out of the pipes, it will hopefully push the vat from the shelf onto the floor. And as soon as the vat cover opens and the highly explosive chemical comes into contact with the ice on the floor, it will go kaboom! A great fuse! If I could somehow get out of here, I should close the valve again afterwards, otherwise this whole joint will blow with me and Max inside.
There's no flame lit in the heating unit? Well, then let's look for the right button that fires it up. So, that should have been it. Ah, damn it! Nina, look out!
So I did hear right. The lady did actually manage to free herself. Well then, come along. The boss is already eagerly waiting to make your acquaintance.
Oh, great.
Ah, Miss Kalinkov. We finally meet in person. Please excuse my bad manners. I would have introduced myself much sooner, but as you can see, I'm under quite a bit of stress. Allow me to introduce myself, Massimo Gattuso.
Kidnapping, aggravated assault, and whatever else you ordered to do. So you're considering that good form?
No, but special circumstances unfortunately demand special measures. But since you are already here, may I offer you a front row seat for the world premiere?
Thanks, but I'm not interested.
Then you'll really be missing something. You will witness how my new marketing measures will lead humanity into a happier future.
I can't wait.
As you should. I'm sure you're familiar with it. You spend days thinking about which dress you should buy, and then you have a fight with your boyfriend about whether you should buy the red or the green couch.
I don't need a couch, and certainly not a green one.
I will relieve humanity from these problems in the future.
Through brainwashing?
I call it help in decision-making. It will not only save people a lot of trouble, but they will also have more time to concentrate on really important things. You have to admit, it's a truly noble gesture on my part.
I have to admit, you're even sicker than I thought. All you care about is selling your products. You don't give a shit about the people.
What a shame that you don't appreciate my plans. Don't worry, though. You won't be in the position to take offense. And now, if you'll please excuse me, I have to prepare for the first test run. And if I can offer you a word of advice, be happy that you will be allowed to witness this spectacle. It would be a shame if you couldn't enjoy your last hours on Earth, wouldn't it?
It's true.
It can't be much longer until the icicle slips from the pipe. I have to get out of here fast.
It's true. There's a camera somewhere.
A loading crane.
And
A loading crane.
actually, you can see.
Max must be up there. Hopefully they haven't caught him yet.
It's true. I need to do stuff.
Massimo wants to realize his sick plans with it. I won't be able to get there unnoticed.
I am watched by Oleg, the not so nice guy. But if I can distract him somehow.
I think I may have something you've been looking for.
Oh, the part from the water pump? Thank you very much. We will reward you with a painless death.
Thank you.
How friendly of you.
Oleg, put that thing back in there quickly so that it's nice and warm again up in the station when we celebrate our triumph.
Okay. You will watch our guest of honor.
I don't think that our princess wants to run away, do you?
No, of course not. It's terribly comfortable
Actually,
here.
there is a camera here. Let's see.
One of those monitoring cameras again. I won't be able to get there unnoticed.
Damn it, we have some interfering radiation here somewhere. If we don't get it under control quickly, we'll have to stop the experiment.
One of those monitoring cameras.
Pointed at.
You mean escape using the crane? We'll see if that goes well. But I don't have a better idea, so let's give it a shot. Good luck, Nina.
It's getting warm up there. The champagne is being chilled. This means that there is nothing standing in the way of our party.
The celebration will have to wait. We have some serious problems here.
Bunk. This could be fun.
What the hell was that?
I'm sure we can thank this little toad here for this. But no more fun and games. You're finished.
Uh-oh. Run, Nina, run! And we're done. Roll credits.
I'm sorry that I was wrong about you. But Oleg was very convincing and...
That's okay. I'm a man. I don't hold a grudge. Come on, we've got to get to the airplane. The people from the sector are probably already waiting for us.
How mysterious. I see.
Where did he go?
I have no idea, but they'll manage. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, my father's probably already waiting.
Off we go.
Max?
Yeah?
Have I thanked you yet?
No, I don't think so.
The plane must have an autopilot function.
I don't think it worked. Yeah, that's the end of Tunguska.
Cameras
For a
rolling.
second time.
And I'd like to help you too. I don't need to go to bed anymore anyway, and I can always sleep when I'm dead. So, if I can do something for you...
That's
Welcome
really
to the
nice.
digital
Here's
bloopers.
looking at you, kid. Sorry, I forgot my line.
Cut. You know the difference between me and you? I make this look good. Cut.
Just because I'm filming a shitty film for some shitty people doesn't mean that I enjoy being an actor. I was not outstanding, and I was not exceptional. I was monumental. I was epochal.
Alright.
Cameras rolling.
Prop guy, please bring the fake iron bar this time. What a comedian.
Cameras rolling.
If my eyes don't deceive me, the stodgy could now look a lot like...
Cut.
That's funny. Huh?
I can't stand taking the train, sorry. Let's film the scene again.
Which I have already done. So, several times, but only once on camera. And that's it, I guess. I hope you enjoyed my replay of Secret Files Tunguska, and I hope to see you again in future videos. And anyway, this was your host, the Lazy Gamer, logging off. Bye guys.